This is a video to show the drop-off and pickup on the new area on Homestretch, or what used to be Homestretch Avenue, on the southern side of campus. This particular area is only for drop-off and pickup of sixth graders with a last name that starts with an A through an M, as in Mary. And so you'll be able to come into this area by turning right or left off of Wallapai. It is recommended that you come to campus from the north so that you can turn right off of Wallapai. It'll be very difficult at a drop-off or pickup time to turn left into a line of cars waiting. And so it is recommended you come from the north so that you can turn right onto Homestretch from Wallapai. But you will come up past the front office parking lot and you'll approach a gate that will be open here. It will be closed during the day. It'll only be open during the drop-off and pickup times. But you can see straight ahead of us here that this is wide enough for 2 lanes of cars, though it's likely not safe for us to have 3 full lanes of cars here. And so this area really needs to be kept clear except for moving vehicles. So do not pull over to this side of the curb and ask your child to walk from the sidewalk over to your car. It is not safe for them to do that. To pick up your child or drop off your child, you must wait your turn to pull against the curb here along the right side. And you'll see as I drive through here, you'll see me do that. Coming through the gate here. There's some workers there the morning that I filmed the video, but there's a spot right there, so I pull right in and park, and then I allow my child to get out and over to the sidewalk and walk down the sidewalk this way to the entrance where the 6th graders will go in and out of campus. And then I'm going to pull back out into this area. It is recommended that if I already have my child picked up or I've already dropped off my child, that when I go back into the flow of traffic here, of course, you're going to want to look over your shoulder and make sure it's safe to go, but that you get all the way over to the left, right? Because people in this middle lane here or closer to the side are going to be slowing down and trying to park or pulling out. And so to make it as safe as possible, once I've dropped off my child or once I've picked up my child, I need to try to get to this side over here. I may not have actually done that in the video. We'll see if I remember to do that, but I recorded this a couple of days ago. No, well, I probably should be farther off to the left if I've already dropped off my child. But as I come down, this gate on the other end will always be closed. There's no exit or entrance on that side. When I get down to here, of course, there may be a couple of lanes of cars that are waiting to do a U-turn here to get back out of campus. So we want to be careful there as well. Be courteous to each other. The best way to do this, the best way to get in and out of campus quickly and easily is to follow the rules, to be courteous to each other. It's not necessary to get angry or frustrated, though drop-off and pickup times can be frustrating, for sure. As I come across this way, this gate will still be open in the afternoon and the morning. I recorded this on a day where there's no school, and so that's why the gate is closed right now. It'll open when I approach it. If I come in this way and I'm coming through here and my child is not available to be picked up yet in the afternoon. So maybe they're still in class or not. Maybe they're still, getting help after school, or they're just not out on the sidewalk yet. I cannot park and just sit there and wait. This is a drop off and pickup area. So view it the same way as you would go into the airport and trying to pick up one of your friends who's coming to visit from out of town. There's that police officer that chases you around blowing whistles and yelling at everybody. We won't go to that extreme probably unless we have to. But there is no stopping and parking and waiting for your child Your child must be available to pick up. If they're not available to pick up, you need to continue down and turn around, and then you may have to U-turn here to go back into the loop. Because if you exit out to Wallapai, you're going to have to turn right, and you're going to have to go all the way around the block, back up to Charleston and back down. So if you are here in pickup time and you don't have your child yet, you're going to U-turn back into the flow of traffic here, of course, carefully and courteously to the other drivers. For this purpose, we'll say I already have my child, or I've already dropped my child off. Again, this gate will be open, so you won't have to sit here and wait for it to open like I do. But when I get up to Wallapai, there is a light, and so we're not going to say that you must turn right. Though if there are too many people who are trying to turn left and they're stopped at the light, then what's going to happen is congestion is going to back up all behind them all the way in through the gate. And so if at all possible, when you leave campus, you should be heading straight across Wallapai off this way, or turning right to exit campus to limit the amount of congestion that backs up behind you.